Hello everybody and good morning, my name is Ursa and this time we're going to be having a little bit of fun. Scotland admittedly is not a civilization that I've really played that much. They've always seemed quite, well, passive in the way that they do stuff. There's no game-changing mechanisms here, but I know people that do play Scotland quite a lot and they made me think about this one. Is Scotland actually one of the best civs in the game? We're going to be taking a very particular playthrough here, which I believe is one of the strongest science games in the entirety of Civ 6. We've got this working on, we're going to have a look at Scottish Enlightenment, we're going to be doing we've got a lakes map, online speed, 6 players on Deity. So I think this is pretty representational of an average game, of just, there's no real sort of crazy settings or whatever. I think I've got a legendary start on just to make the game a little quicker. Regular barbarians. I've got a couple of mods on, but nothing that changes the game. Just things like colorized. Here we go. Colorized historic moments. We've got Great Works Viewer, color and jersey overhaul the prismatic. Real great people. Nothing crazy. Now I must confess that I am looking at the pros and cons of settling on this sugar tile, because that would give me an instant immunity, but I haven't got to work, and then we've got all of these farms in this area here that would very nicely sort of be worked. And actually, you know what? I want a sort of high mountain start, and actually that's not too bad actually. So you know what, I'm going to settle right on top of that sugar. So for this playthrough to work, I've got to focus on a couple of things and not let myself get distracted. So there's sterling. We're going to have a lot of food come in very quickly. First of all, I want to get myself the first religion in the game, so we're going to beeline straight to astrology. Secondly, we want to make sure that we specifically pick mysticism. We need to get the oracle built. And lastly, we also want to make sure that we get the Colosseum built. That also is incredibly important. In order to make this happen, I'm going to focus on getting a builder in first, because I've got a lot of workable tiles here that can be farmed, and floods already that are making it even better. Fair play. Oh, I actually just found a new continent. That's quite handy. There you go. It's already in comes the wheat. What a wheat game this is. Whilst I wait for astrology, we're going to quickly get monument up. That's a good idea, because I need to get through these cultures very quickly. I'm also going to jump on God King. I want to get a pantheon as quick as I can. As I say, mysticism. I don't normally beeline this, but the oracle is very important. Pound maker. You are irrelevant to this. So I've got the craftsmanship boost just for that very, very quick upgrade. Look at that. Very good indeed. Now, tech-wise, I mean, there's lots of different things that we could get, but Scotland is really good with campuses. Really, really good with campuses. So I need to make sure I pick up one of those. Down goes the holy site. We're also making sure that this is on a river, specifically. This is very, very important in the playthrough. 6 turns to mysticism, that's not bad at all. Now I want to get this pantheon up as quick as I can, so a quick holy site prayers. In comes a super quick campus. That's right, keep flooding me. Why not? Oh, actually, I say that. It just pillaged one of my tiles. Damn you. So normally, when we go for a Pantheon, I either go for Divine Spark or the 3 Settler. Both of those are by far the best, but for this playthrough to work, we specifically need River Goddess, +2 immunities and +2 housing to cities if they have a holy site adjacent to a river. This is a very particular playthrough, and we need this very particularly. We've also got mysticism now. Hooray! Remember, now that we've got mysticism, we want to get games and recreation. Gonna jump on urban planning now, and let's keep discipline on. Actually, Agogi is probably the best idea. Let's switch to that one. I'm just getting a quick holy site prayers just to make sure that I jump through and get the first prophet. You can see that somebody's already jumped on Taoism. I imagine that is the Stonehenge. Oh no, it's not. So there's my religion. Wonderful. We are going to call this something very simple. Let's have a look at this. I reckon we want to make this along the lines of, just be happy guys. That's all it is. We're also going to jump on Zen meditation, which is something I never normally go on. And finally, the stupa. You kind of getting the idea here? Now that you've built those things, it's very tempting to get distracted and to move on to get libraries or shrines or anything. I'm saving my gold very specifically for settlers, and I'm saving my production very specifically to build oracles. You know what? This rubbish tile, that would do quite nicely. I know I had to buy that tile, but it's worth it, honestly. Let's just put production focus on for a second. Scotland gets additional things for being happy. Extra production, extra science, extra great scientist points, and extra great engineer points per campus and per industrial zone, respectively. They get double if they are ecstatic. Already, I am ecstatic. My +3 amenities come from the one I settled on, one from entertainment, which is just the 2 districts that I've got from my religion. One from my religion? Oh, well, hang on. Well, not sure about that one. And then 2 districts. What is that? One from entertainment? Huh. Oh, it's the palace. Of course it's the palace. Right. There we go. So as long as we're +3 amenities, we're getting 3 scientist points per turn just from each campus. It's very handy. You know what, considering it's 2 turns, I'm just going to jump in on a builder here. It is absolutely essential that we go for Pingala in this playthrough. Why? More great people points. Just going to get rid of this deer. That's a nice rush for my oracle. And this tile, well, that's a flatland tundra. We don't need that. Ugh, I always forget how brutal barbarians are if you're not prepared for them properly. Oh, a dark age. That might be useful in a second. We're going to get 3 inquiry because we're going to be getting a lot of Eurekas this game. Oh man, I just had both of my districts pillaged in one turn. That is horrendous. Well, at least I've got the oracle. That's stage 1 in my super playthrough. Unfortunately, everything that I own has been plundered, so at the moment the oracle is useless. But that's okay. That's okay. Made our way to the classical era. That's good news. Very good news. Built a couple of warriors now, which is even better news. And I've just used my gold to purchase in a settler. Now, we're going to obviously need to settle as many places as we can, but we are specifically looking for more luxury resources. These are very useful. Now that I've got games and recreation, it's good that I go for political philosophy. Oh look, our first great scientist. How wonderful that is, eh? And don't forget, he'll give me loads of era score because I've now boosted apprenticeship in mathematics. And with Pingala, we're just going to jump somebody else in now. It's always tempting to go to researcher, always go connoisseur. Early game cultures are way better than early game sciences. So already you can see we have a population 7 capital, we've got 3 amenities, we've got all kinds of stuff happening. I've got 5 great scientist points coming in per turn at the moment, purely because of the oracle and also the campus, but this could get better. It could get better, and to do that I need to get in a builder, and then we need to build an arena in the entertainment complex I just built down there. Always go classical republic with this particular playthrough. The extra amenity is very, very handy. We're also going to think about getting, so we've got urban planning is a good one, but monasticism, extra science, if I've got a holy site that's pretty good, but nah, I'm going to get inspiration. Let's go for more great scientist points. We want to just really double down on that one, and we're going to go for, where's the builder cards? Ilkham. Always go Ilkham if you're not sure, and always go diplomatic league if you haven't met any city-states yet. Yeah, look at that. 10.3 great scientist points per turn. Don't mind if I do. No harm in picking up currency, I don't think. Okay, the barbarians are now, they've got catapults. I mean, this is nuts. I swear catapults is not an ordinary thing for barbarians to have, but okay, sure. Alright, these barbs are not messing around. I need to, oh my god, this is horrific. Oh well, war mode, I guess. Interestingly, I'm still getting scientist points even though my campus has been ransacked. It's quite handy, that one, actually. Right, I'm sorry, we need to just absolutely throw you at these catapults to get them out of my land. Instant boom, instant library. That's a really, really good great scientist, that one. Oh my word, have you seen how many barbarians there are in my lands? This is horrific. This is a living nightmare. Oh dear. I just need to throw them out, but my goodness, this is taking ages. Next up, grants. This is what's going to be the changing factor in my fortunes right now. I'm in a heroic era though, that's quite cool. Let's give myself Pembrushian voice, monumentality, Exodus of the Evangelists. All of these things are actually quite handy for me. I need to just fix and build everything because everything is dead or dying or broken or some variation of all of those things. Doesn't matter though. Down goes the library. Now that we've finally sorted all that out, let's get the Colosseum going. This is an important building in my setup. If you weren't sure about the tactics here, 18 Great Scientist points per turn. I've already won 3 of them. Oh no, yes, 3 scientists. Every scientist in the game so far I have won. I like this. Oh man, because I handled the barbs so badly, the Colosseum was lost. But that's okay, because we've still got +5 amenities in this city. We don't need it. It's not needed at all. What's really important is to make sure that we're working all of these luxuries, because every single one of these luxuries gives us a huge bonus to, well, pretty much everything really. Like these sort of things. Look at this. Another plantation. Beautiful. We've now got Aberdeen is +2 happy. We're going to get those whales in and it'll be +3. I'm already building industrial zones.